just playing Resident Evil Revelations 2, and I'm a lover of all things Resident Evil. So if you are on the same vibe as me, come check me out because this is what I like to do. This is the best place on earth right now, PlayStation 4. So we gonna get into it. This is actually one of my favorite levels for some reason. The only thing I don't like is I had this game on Resident Evil on PlayStation 3, and I got pretty far on it. I beefed her up to 100%. But of course, you know, when you switch over to different platforms, you have to start over. It really is really not a bad thing because I really like this game anyway. And who does not like playing with Claire? But I will say that the character for Claire is a little uglier than the other characters. The other iterations of Claire looked a little different. Yeah, she looks a little different. She looks a little hard in the face. So when I first saw it, and the fact that Allison Court, the original voice actor for Claire, was not in this one, kind of bummed me a little bit. But that's something I could easily get over. And the reason why I like this level so much is because it's pretty, well, aesthetically, I think it looks really decent. And plus, I like Leon's I like Leon's campaign from Resident Evil 6, so I think that's one of the bigger reasons why I like this level so much. But starting over on the small one, level 3 can be fun. If you've never played it before, I encourage any and everybody to try it. It is really good. It's one of those raid modes. It's one of those things you can just jump in and jump out if you got like 10 minutes to kill. Like me, I need to get my fix, and what a good way to get a fix is to jump in on raid mode and just get it started, you know? I like the Buster, it's pretty cool. These little silky things I think can be helpful if you time them right. They also can be a pain in the ass because you don't know who's in back you sometimes. You let that thing explode and then you're too close to your enemy and then they got you for a little bit. But, oh well, it's all in fun, right? Claire is usually my staple character that I like to use, even though I got all the way up to, you know, high level characters on PlayStation 3. I wouldn't mind playing it again. Like I said, it's a joy to play this. I'm like in my bliss right now because Resident Evil is my favorite franchise. So many different facets of it. I hate the movies because the movies do not represent the true Resident Evil universe. I think that the gameplay can stand alone, the storylines can stand alone on themselves. I don't know why they particularly wanted to make Alice. Alice is not a real Resident Evil character. I don't understand the reasoning for that, but that's Hollywood. I think the storyline is strong enough on its own. Keeping the same characters is really key to a franchise. I don't know why they would want to make up Alice. Alice is not part. And then the reason why, I mean, I'm just kind of spitballing right now, but I obviously have a lot to say about the Resident Evil universe. So, but the fact that they made the main characters sub-characters in that game, in that movie, it was an insult to the franchise. So, if you really want to get a full experience of Resident Evil universe, do not watch the movies. The movies really suck, if you ask me. So, we're just going through the college here, picking up ammo, staying efficient, having fun. Like these little blurred things right here can really come in handy. So if you time it right, which I like to do, see what happens. Well, it got that one. These little blobby things can really be helpful. But I'm gonna switch to. But when you get in the upper levels, the weapons are very sweet. Very sweet. But again, it is a thrill to just play from the beginning. This is just like bliss. Oh, so nice. That's what I'm talking about. So we're closing out the end of this level. Right here. Bang this dude. Let's see, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Here we go. Bang this dude. Come on. Bang this dude. Bang this dude. Love it. And stay down. What you doing? What you doing? All right. We made our objective, 32 out of 32. Make sure you get that completion. So you move on. Be a better Resident Evil character. As always, gotta get to 5. Keep building those levels up. Get your parts. And that's one down. All right. So thank y'all for tuning into that real quick. I will be back once I stop working.